Hi, Capricorn. This is your reading for the time period of January 1st to January 18th, 2020. For those of you who are new to my channel, or you just been visiting, I thank God for you. For those of you who have been here from the beginning of time, when I first started my channel, almost 2, 3 years ago, I thank you so much for your continuous love and support. Please feel free to share the videos. Please feel free to donate to the channel. If you have any keys to Akasha inquiries, please feel free to email me at ifadivination777@gmail.com. Not only for those inquiries, but if you would like a private reading and things of that nature. All right, so we're stepping into a new decade of beauty, health, and wealth. And so let's see what's coming through for you. So a lot of well wishes. I'm always thankful. I always tell you guys how thankful I am for you of being with me all this time. I really appreciate you. Okay, so let's see what energies are coming through for you for first half of January. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Two of Pentacles energy is underneath, but I get investing. So you could be investing. You may have your own business that you run, and people may invest in your business, or you yourself invest in your own. You invest in yourself, and it takes money to invest in yourself. But promotionary. So when I said taking money out to invest in, or just receiving money to invest in yourself, or having money to invest in yourself, something is also promotionary. So someone could be doing, I get a Libra could be doing something for you that's promotionary, and but it has something to do with investing. For example, I'll give you a perfect example. If you run your own business, or if you may run your own business, and but thinks that you should combine taxes. Like that could be that an Aquarian also. That could be a thought that an Aquarian and a Libra has. Those those elements could be investors in whatever stage of their investing that they're in. They may be well versed in it. Libra more so may be well versed in helping you invest your money. And it could be a home. It doesn't only have to be a business. It could be investing your money into a house, buying another house, buying a house for the first time, apartments, but looking at apartments, looking at condos, townhouses, and things of that nature. That could be where a Libra and an Aquarian energy is coming through to help you with, but wants to combine taxes. So in order to do that with them, they could be lovers. That those elements could be lovers that want to do that with you, friends that want to do that with you. They could be business partners. Those elements could be friends that are turning into business partners. They could be friends or business partners that are turning into lovers. But something is surprising. So the Two of Pentacles, when I said lovers, something is surprising, Aquarius. Something is surprising about what an Aquarian energy is trying to do for you. Or what I keep getting taxes. They want to, something is surprising something is surprising about what one of those air sign elements want to do with you, but introducing you. So they could be introducing you. When I said promotionary could be more so something that has to do something with what you have going on with social media in your business, or the fact that it has to do with real estate as well. And something could also be social media tied about what you want to do with real estate as well. And that could be where a Libra and an Aquarian energy are coming through as with the Two of Pentacles energy. But I keep getting combining taxes. Those elements, they want to do like a they want to combine their taxes and with yours. So that could be, if you are planning on doing business with them, you may already do business with them, or you're planning on investing with them, or taking them up on a business offer that they are trying to give you. But it implies that you share taxes. It implies that you file jointly with them, but I'm not sure. So filing jointly with them, you're not sure if you want to do that, but you may end up getting more back for your private business if you do have a private business, or if something's going on with a regular job that it's not enough. A regular job that you go into, taxes that you get from that job, it may not be enough by yourself. So that could be where the Aquarian, that could be where the Libra is coming in, and they're trying to tell you, I think we should file jointly. We'll get more back. We should file jointly. We'll get more back. And when we get more back together, we could put down on a house. We could put down on an apartment. We could move. We could do this, that, and the third. So you may have a couple of months to think about that. And those elements, like I said, those elements could be friends that want to do that. They're friends, and something surprising about a friend that wants to do that. But how do they know I don't make that much? So if you don't make a lot, how does a friend that you have, you may not have shared with them how much money you make from a job that you go into, but went into system. So when I said that one of those elements went into the system without asking you, or they have access, or the reason into why their accountant, or a person that prepares a Libra's taxes, a tax preparer that a Libra has, a tax preparer that an Aquarian energy has, they may have went into the system to look at your file, and that to look at your business file, look at your tax file, your information. Somehow, yes, tax preparers, they will have that information, but you could have given your information to the Aquarian. You could have given it intentionally, or you gave it to the Libra willingly. You get those air signs. You gave it to them intentionally or unintentionally. But if you did or you did not, or they just have separately from you, they just have a tax preparer. They have their own tax preparers that are able to go into the system to see how much money you're making from however many years ago, or how much money you made in 2019. It's not enough. When I said that it's not enough, so one of those elements, or however many Libras, and how many Libras you got tied to you, and Aquarian energies, they want to surprise you, or they want to do a business tie. They want to do a business tie, or they want to invest with you. They want to do real estate with you. They want to move with you, but for some reason, they think that you by yourself, you receiving, if you file by yourself, if you file taxes as a single person or on your own, it wouldn't be enough to put down or invest in a business, or put down or invest in a home of some kind. So they're trying to come to you and say, I think we should do something. It doesn't even have to be Libra and Aquarian. Those two energies are coming through stronger at this moment that I'm channeling through this right now. But they're trying to say that you're not going to get enough back. So they're trying to tell you, it would be a good idea for you. I keep getting an accountant. It would be a good idea for you to meet my accountant, my lawyer, my whatever, so we could file together, so we could get back more together and put down a house, or invest in a business, invest in something. It just depends on what's going on. But I keep getting friend. So every time I go on these examples, the spirit keeps telling me something about a friend. It's a friend that wants to do this with you. It's a friend, and it doesn't have to be a Libra and Aquarian friend, but whatever friend that you have, they're just coming through strongly. Or their coworker, or their business partner. That's their business partner that you have, and it's something about a business partner is turning into love, or a friend is partnership. A friend that you have is turning into a love partnership or a business partnership. However you want to look at those connections with those air signs, but it has a lot to do. It has a lot to do with your money, their money combined. It has to do with investing. It has to do with putting down a house if you want to. But they also have this idea. Is if you have the funds to put down on a house, they may think, a Libra more so, may think you should wait on that, whichever air sign. Wait on that, invest in your business, take your time. It just depends on the energy that is coming through there with the Two of Pentacles underneath, okay? The Six of Pentacles energy is your starting point. So the Pentacles energy represents yourself and that of Taurus and that of Virgo elements as well. But I do feel Aquarius. I do feel like heavily that's coming through here is the energy of the Aquarian, is the energy of the Libra, whatever air sign element that is coming through. It's a Six of Pentacles. They want to pay. The Six of Pentacles is shown up here in your starting point because they may want to pay for something for you. They want to fund your business. You know, they want to introduce you to their tax preparer. You may not know their tax preparer already, but met them before. So when I said that, you may have met one of the air sign elements that were coming through. You may have met one of their tax preparers before, but too expensive. So when I said that the Libra's tax preparer, the Aquarians, their tax preparer may be too expensive for you. And the Six of Pentacles implies your portion. The Six of Pentacles implies that the Aquarian, the Libra, they may be, because you have to pay the tax preparer. Those elements, the Six of Pentacles implies that those elements pay a portion of. They're going to pay for a portion of they're going to pay for a portion of the money that you need to give their tax preparer. You know, they may have that kind of deal with they have that kind of deal with their own business. They have that kind of deal with their own tax preparers paying for your portion. So Two of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, they're paying or they're going to take care of your portion. But thankful. So Six of Pentacles is that you're thankful for the Libra doing that. You're thankful for the Aquarian energy going out of their way to do so. But where's their parent? So when I said Aquarian energy, where's their parent? Like the spirit just said, where's their parent? Where's their I don't know, where's their partner? You know, I'm looking at any P word, just give me P word. Where's their partner? Where's their parent and things of that nature? But doesn't do business with them. So that could be a question. The where's their parent, the where's their partner energy, it could be a question that you have. It could be a question that you have for Libra or the Aquarian energy. You asking that, I'll give you a perfect example. You asking that question is that a Libra and the Aquarian energy, one of those air signs, those elements, I get some of boasting. They may have been boasting to you about a partner that they had, like a love partner or a business partner that they had, but doesn't want to work with. So when I said they don't want to work with that, you're asking that question to those elements. They don't want to work with their business partner that they were telling you that they had before. And it could be an earth sign. It could be an earth sign partner that they had. It just depends on what's going on. But they're trying to tell you that want you. They're trying to tell you that they want you, and they prefer you over a business partner X. They prefer you over an ex that they had. They prefer you or someone, okay, I'll give you a perfect somebody. Okay, I'll go with the Libra first. The Six of Pentacles energy. The Libra, okay, the time frame that you're trying to do business with a Libra, they may have been with a partner already that they were doing love partner, business partner, or business / love partner that a Libra had left them. So when I said they left their partner or vice versa, their partner left them, they left their partner, whatever it is, but you may have limited information. You may have limited information into the reason into why the Libra left their business partner / love partner, vice versa. You have limited information. So they're calling you, they're contacting you. I want you to meet my lawyer. I want you to file taxes with me. And you're like, what? I don't understand. What happened to the business partner that you were doing that with before? They left the Libra. That same situation may reside with the Aquarian that loves you. That same situation resides with the Aquarian because the Aquarian energy loves you. And the same thing is, you're asking them, what happened to your business partner? Tax preparer. You're asking the Aquarian energy, what happened to your tax preparer? You're asking, something interesting could have happened to the Libra's tax preparer as well. Something could have happened to them. Like, happened to them in the sense, I see what's going on here. Happened to them, this is really interesting. Happened to them in the sense where, all right, I'll give you a perfect example. This is, all right, I want to run through two different situations here. This is a situation where you either, okay, What? Let's see. This is a lot. You either, okay, the Aquarian, the Libra, they're either trying to introduce you to their tax preparers, so that you can file taxes with them. But there's also a situation here where can't find them. They themselves, for however many situations here, that's one situation. But another situation is they can't find, that's, at least that's what they're telling you. They can't find, or they lost contact with their own tax preparers, and they may want, the Six of Pentacles could be your energy going out to them because you're trying to do business. You're trying to do business with them. You're trying to invest with them. Whatever it is that you're trying to do with them. So another situation is that they're coming to you and they're telling you, I lost my tax preparer's information, but isn't their contact number on your tax paper? And don't you have their business card and things of that nature? So that could be something that the air sign elements are coming to you. Is that I need to use your accountant, or that we need to share one. I need to work with your lawyer. I need to what do you call it? I need to use your tax preparer and things like that, but not using intuition. So when I hit that those elements asking you that, you're not using your intuition. So I don't know if this is like I don't know if this is a situation. Oh, I see what's going on here. I don't know. This is a situation here where, like I said, with the Six of Pentacles, those elements, if it's those elements wanting you to file jointly with them and hooking you up with their tax preparer and them paying for your portion to pay to the tax preparer, it could also be reverse. It could also be switched or reverse, where they want your tax preparer to do it and they may want you to pay a portion, but that's the tie. So you paying for the portion, they pay for the portion, whatever it is, that's the tie. That's the business tie. That's the business bond. That's the business tie that we're trying to make here, but needs to happen. So the Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, that needs to happen. That's an essential step that needs to take place before putting it down in the house. Or I get traveling also. That needs to happen before you travel somewhere. That needs to happen before you, whatever it is that you're doing with business, you run your own business, they do, or you're trying to combine. This could be a situation, you could be trying to combine business funds. If those air sign elements are really separate from you, and their friends that run their own, they notice that your business may notice that your business, if it's not housing and things of that nature or a regular job, they may notice that your business that you run on your own isn't fueling enough. So they have their own business, but they want to combine the taxes, but they want you to pay a portion. They want you to pay for their portion for the tax preparer, or vice versa. That could be something that they want to do with you. Or it has something to do with houses and needing tax information. And like from the beginning of the reading, one of those elements going into the system to see how much money you've been making, so that you can put down on a house with them. But they need the tax information. But why wouldn't they just ask? They need that, but they're either trying to do it without asking. They could be trying to do it without asking you. So it just depends. Are you doing that without asking those elements? It just depends on the energy that is coming through. That's why the Six of Pentacles energy is there, you know? So it's you are embodying this. They are embodying this together. It just depends on what's going on, okay? What you're waiting on is the Page of Swords energy with the Six of Swords and accountant. So the Page of Swords energy is an accountant. It's the Page of Swords energy, accountant, lawyer, whatever it is. It feels financial, like house. It feels financial because it has something to do with houses and apartments and rooms and renting and business and things of that nature. That's what's coming through 2020. That's what's coming through a lot here. But I keep looking at this and something is going on here with a tax prepare. Like I just said, a lot of energy could come off of one card, but yes, it will continue. Yes, it will follow up from the energy of the previous card. But the Page of Swords is a tax prepare that Aquarian has. The tax prepare that an Aquarian energy has. Oh, I see what's going on. This is also a situation here where the Six of Pentacles with the Page of Swords energy and Aquarian, whatever, a Libra, whatever. That's what an air sign element is there. They could be younger than you. The Page of Swords doesn't only have to be research. It could be this energy could be a younger air sign element that you are dealing with. It could be a child. I mean, child, yes. If you may have a child that is a Page of Swords energy that is a child, but it could also be a younger person that you're doing business with. They're a younger person that you are doing business with, or you're doing research on. You're doing research, like I said earlier on before I went on those examples. You're doing research on an Aquarian energies accountant, an Aquarian energies or Libras, which one of those air signs you're trying to do business on their tax prepare. I keep feeling too expensive. They're not. Their tax preparer is too expensive. Like their tax preparer is too expensive. It just depends on what's going on. So that's why the Page of Swords but I have it. The Page of Swords energy, they could be trying to tell you, I have, like I said earlier on the reading, I have your portion, I have your pay, but where are we going to go? So the Six of Pentacles with the Page of Swords, where are we going to go? You want to know where you're going to go with that element. If it's the air sign, you want to know where you're going with that element. However you want to look at where are we going to, it keeps telling me tax preparer. Where are we going? Oh, literally, where are we going? Like where is your tax preparer's office? And that could be a Libra taking you. That could be an Aquarian energy taking you. But I'm nervous. So them taking you to their tax preparer's office. Something about that may be making you nervous. For some reason, it's making you nervous because this is it's also a situation where from the beginning where it's really interesting from the beginning where I said that they somehow they have their this is like, oh, I see what's going on here. This is a situation here where from your job, not enough. From your job, something's going on. Something isn't enough from your job. For some reason, something isn't enough from your job that is taxes. That is it could even be pay. Something isn't enough. Somebody could just be paying for something it's heavy with taxes because the tax season is coming up and money and business and whatever it is. But something isn't enough that you have going on, vice versa, whatever it is. Something may not be enough, but already gave taxpayer information. That's why I said they already gave the tax preparer your information. They already, whatever, the H&R block, whatever, somebody already gave them the information. So this is kind of like you could be looking through your tax paper. You could be looking through your folders for a specific tax paper that you need for work or to file, but somehow a tax preparer, I keep getting Aquarius. It could be an Aquarian energy that is a tax preparer. Somehow a tax preparer that is tied to an Aquarian or a Libra, they already have missing paperwork. They already have like a copy, or they were already issued out paperwork from your job that, okay, Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness gracious God. This is a lot of information. The paper that you're looking for to file, I keep getting Aquarius. The paper that you're looking for to file with Aquarian and Libra, the spirit keeps saying Aquarian. So either they could be responsible for why that paperwork is missing, but tax preparer has it. Their tax preparer has it. Their tax preparer, like THEY''RE, their tax, no, not their, THEIR, their tax preparer has the paperwork already. They have it already because you're telling them, you're trying to do business, this is like you're trying to do business with someone, but you're telling them, you're trying to file with someone, but they're coming across to you with what looks like a new recommendation of what they're coming across to you with what looks like a new recommendation for where you could file and do this, file and go visit tax preparer and things of that nature. They're trying to make it seem like it's new, but somebody was already the air sign element. They were already issued out your information. The paper that you're looking for, from your job, that the job give it to you, they didn't give it to you, they didn't mail it out, but the Aquarian energy already has a copy. They already have a copy of that. They already have a copy. So you're going to the tax, potentially, you're not. You're going to the tax paper. Yes, that's tax paper. Tax preparer's office with them. And you're telling, and potentially you're telling the tax preparer, I lost my paper, or my job, that my job did not mail out my information to me yet, but they already have it. The tax preparer that you're meeting for the first time, they already have the information. They already have it. They could go into the system. They could go into the system and get that paper on their own. To get that paper, or your job, Aquarian cross boundary. Your job could have just faxed that paper over to the Aquarian energies, over to the Aquarian or the Libra like elements, over to their tax preparer already. So you're confused, and you're like, where's my stuff, and why haven't I been mailed out, this, that, and the third, when you're finding out your business partner was already, your business partner's tax preparer was already mailed out that information cross boundaries. So the air sign element that you're doing business with, that you're tied to, they cross some type of boundary, because they asked their accountant, they asked their tax preparer to contact your job. They may have asked those air sign elements, their tax preparers, to contact your job to get that information for you. But why wouldn't they just let me do it on my own? So when I said, why wouldn't they just let me do that on my own? Why do they have to go contact my old job? Why do they have to go contact my old job, or the job I already have, to get that? But okay, the reason why somebody would have done that, the reason why somebody did that is because, the reason why they're doing that is because they either think that you would have been moving slowly with it. That could be one. So they may have been thinking that you would have ended up moving really slowly with it for some reason. So they already asked a previous job. Can you send me that? Can you send me that information and things of that nature? That could be, but something is boundary crossing, Aquarius. Something is boundary crossing that the Aquarian or the Libra did there. It just depends on what's going on. So your business partners, a friend that you have, you're doing business, you're trying to move somewhere with a friend, you're trying to do business, open up a business, or manage a business with a business partner, with a friend that is a business partner, or just move somewhere with someone, period. And I think we should join taxes. But something is sketchy also when I said it. Something could be, you may have a sketch, that's why I said nervous. You may have a sketchy thought about one of the air sign elements. But the sketchy thought implies that the sketchy thought that you have, or that they have, whatever, however you want to look at sketchy thought, the sketchy thought that they have is somehow they have a connection with their tax preparer has a connection with your old job. Or you could have just told them about your job. You could have just told them, but got address. So telling them about your job, when the air sign elements, they got your address, they got the address of your job location, gave it to their tax paper, searched it up. They gave it to their tax preparer, and the tax preparer searched up the address of your job. They searched up the address of your job there, whatever it is that's going on. Or if you don't know the air sign elements that well, they just did that on their own. They could have just done that on their own and gave that to your boss. And it's something is boundary crossing about that, because it's happening behind the scenes. It's happening behind the scenes. You don't know it's happening behind the scenes, or it could be that could be something that is happening behind the scenes. That could be, or it's a situation where you have a specific goal that you're trying to reach with one of those air signs. Move with them, do business with them, but they think you're telling them, I lost this, that, and the third, but you didn't necessarily ask them go in the system. You didn't necessarily ask them to go into the system and get this, that, and the third, or you didn't ask them to ask their tax preparer or the lawyer or whatever to go into the system and get that information for you. But you could have lost it, yes, but someone is just going about their way. The air sign elements, that is going about their way to cross it. Crossing boundary doesn't only have to be bad. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. They're going out of their way they're crossing some type of financial boundary, and they're contacting your jobs for the paperwork, your tax preparers that you had in the past. They're trying to get copies of those papers that you don't have. That, well, at least the spirit is saying you can't find, your job didn't give it to you yet. This is your job not giving you the your job isn't giving you the tax paper yet, but someone that you're a partner, a love partner, a friend, or whatever, a coworker, a business partner, they're taking it upon themselves to go into this before you can get it. Could be just a regular. It may not even be there may not even be a time limit to when you're supposed to have something with when you're supposed to have your paperwork in time with the air sign elements. They may not want to just wait on you, and they're just going ahead and going into the system, or getting someone to go into the system to get that paperwork before you can get to it, before you can get it. That's why the Page of Swords energy is there. Wow. All right, so it's not. I'll give you a perfect example. This is you're working and you're like, okay, you're thinking about tax season, and just one situation. This is one example. You're thinking about tax season, but something's going on where you're like, why didn't I receive my tax paper from my job yet? Your love partner already has it. Your love partner already has it. Your business partner already crossed the boundary and contacted them already. So that is something that could, or something you could have received it. There could be a situation you could have received it, but there could be a situation with misplacing it. You could have received it. Somebody already to file. You could have received it, but somebody already took it to file. That could be something that someone is trying to do. Or whatever. This depends on the energy that's coming through. Six of Pentacles with a Page of Swords. If it's not anything like that necessarily, the Six of Pentacles, you're just with the air sign elements, but I keep getting taxes. You're with them, but the reason into why you're with them could be because of taxes. Is that the reason? Is that the reason into why they're with you? That could be an idea that somebody has, Aquarius or Libra. That could be an idea that someone has being with you, and it says it could be a love partner. This could be a friend that wants your taxes. You have a friend that wants your taxes. Like they want to be with you, like love be with you, but they also want your taxes. They also want them. Because somebody wants to create a life with you. Someone wants to create a life with you. Do you want to create a life with one of those elements? They want to create a life with you, or someone is literally with you. Someone is literally with you so that they can receive something going on with your taxes. For good or for bad, whatever. It's interesting. What is this? The present. This is the present. Starting point. I think I said present. The present has the Knight of Pentacles energy. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles energy implies Taurus elements. It's not an earth sign energy that is going on here. This could be your energy that is here in the present going towards Aquarian. This could be your energy in the present right here going towards an Aquarian energy. Going towards an Aquarian, going towards whatever air sign. It could be Gemini energy, could be tied to, but they're really distant. A Gemini energy is really distant for some reason. Someone's really distant about a Gemini. I feel like you're heavily, I get Taurus also. I feel the Nine of Pentacles, I always deem to be predominantly also to be Taurus element. If this isn't you, could also be Taurus elements here. Libras and Aquarian energies going towards them. They have my money. Going towards them, they have your money. That's why the Knight of Pentacles energy is in the present. They have a portion of your money, or they have your money. Or it could be the reason into why they have your money or your paper. The reason into why they have your money is because they have your money. Because I get Sag. They have your money because of a Sag as well, a Libra, or I get just Aquarian. Just an Aquarian energy has your money because of a Sagittarian energy. Just an Aquarian energy. The Spirit said just the Aquarian has your money or part of your money because of a Sagittarian energy there. But Taurus has that information. So the Nine of Pentacles in the present, a Taurus has that information. The page, I keep getting Aquarius. The Page of Swords in the waiting position is the Aquarian energy. But something's going on. It's a Page of Swords. You're going towards them. You're going towards them because you're feeling the need to confront them. What did a Sag do? So feeling the need to confront the Aquarian. You want to ask the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, it could be your energy. You want to confront the Aquarian energy and ask them, what did the Sagittarian energy do? What did the Sagittarian energy give you? What do they give you? Tax preparer. It could be a Sagittarian energy's tax preparer. It could be the Sagittarian energies dispersed to Aquarian. A Sagittarian energies tax preparer disperse your information to an Aquarian, disperse your money to an Aquarian energies money. To, yes, an Aquarian energies to an Aquarian energies money, or the Sagittarian energies tax preparer disperse part of your money or your money to an Aquarian energy, to an Aquarian, but then they don't have they don't have the right to act out. So the Aquarian energy may be acting out, but the Sag didn't give. The Aquarian energy is acting out because a Sagittarian energy didn't give them something. They was scared of you. The Sag didn't give the Aquarian energy anything because the Sagittarian energy may be scared of you. Like they may be scared of you for some reason. They may be scared of you. Whatever it is. So this could be a situation here where the Taurus, this is a situation here, Knight of Pentacles in the present. This is a situation here where a Taurus knows what a Sag has been doing. A Taurus knows what a Sagittarian energy has been doing with, they know it's the Sag. Okay, the Sag hooked up the Aquarian. The Sag hooked up the Aquarian energy to do whatever it is with your tax papers and tax preparers and things of that nature. The Sag behind the scenes. The Sagittarian energy is behind the scenes. But what's happening with the Sag is that I keep getting their tax preparer. Their tax preparer. They're doing their own business with their tax preparer, but dispersed to Aquarian. Every time I say that, the Sagittarian energy's tax preparer disperse your information or part of your money to the Aquarian energy there, but something's going on. It's not enough. It's bringing me back to it's not enough. It's bringing me back to it's not enough, and that could be the Taurus. Okay, the it's not enough energy could be what the Aquarian energy is. Taurus has that information. The it's not enough could be what the Aquarian. Okay, what the conversation that the Aquarian energy is having with the Sag that a Taurus overheard, that a Taurus knows. That could be the conversation that a Sag did have behind the scenes with an Aquarian energy about your tax papers, about your money to receive. So what's happening here is that something along with student loans also. Student loans, if you do have student loans, could be eating Sagittarian taxes. Could be eating up the Sag taxes, could be eating up somebody's taxes here. They're eating up somebody's taxes, Taurus, whatever. It's eating up somebody's that could be a possibility. That could be eating up somebody's taxes there. You know what I mean? But the Aquarian energy, secretive business deal. They're in a secretive business deal with Sag. And a Taurus has that information. But I wanted to get back to the fact that what they're, from the beginning, earlier on in the reading, the it's not enough Aquarian voice. The it's not enough is the Aquarian energy's voice. Is the Aquarian energy's voice. And they're talking to the Sag. They're talking to the Sag. Can you contact your tax preparer? Can your tax preparer contact his or her job so that it will get more? Can your tax preparer contact his or her job so that we could see so that I can gauge how much I'm going to get back. So I could gauge how much I'm going to get back. That could be the Aquarian energy's voice. That could be the Aquarian energy's voice. That's why the Knight of Pentacles. But Taurus knows something for a while. So a Taurus has known something for a while. But they being mousy and they may not be saying it, but scared of Aquarian. The Taurus may be scared of an Aquarian. They may be scared of them. They may be scared of them for some reason. But at the same time, a Sag is scared of you. Taurus may be scared of you also. They could be. But once had that kind of situation with them. So when I said that you once had that kind of situation with a Sag and a Taurus. You once had it with one of those elements. You once had that situation with them, you know, but helps Aquarian. So those elements, one of those elements, they help in Aquarian energy to that information, you know. So the it's not enough is them. The it's not contacting job. The it's not enough is that they contacted your job. They got a whole. They themselves did it, or they got their tax. The Aquarian energy. They themselves did it, or they got their own tax preparer to run through it to see what you got back. And they're trying to say it's not enough, even if it's combined. They're trying to say it's not enough. They're trying to say it's not enough. It just depends on what's going on there. Wow. So that's why the Knight of Pentacles confronting, you're trying to go to them, but how to reveal. So going towards them, that could be a thought the how to reveal could be a thought they have. The how to reveal could be a thought that you have. It just depends on what's going on. But Taurus wants to. So Knight of Pentacles, a Taurus wants to reveal something to you. A Taurus may want to reveal something to you. The Six of Pentacles with the Page of Swords and looking for them. The Six of Pentacles with a Page of Swords. You could be looking for a Taurus. Are you looking for a Taurus? You could be looking for them, or you may want to contact them that has something that belongs to you. So or do you have something that belongs to this person? They have something that belongs to you, and that could be why they want to mail out something to you personally. They want to mail out something to you personally, send something to you personally, but Aquarian eyeballing that. So the Aquarian energy may end up eyeballing that situation. They're eyeballing it because they don't want the Aquarian energy's eyeballing the situation because they don't want you to find out that they're involved with Sag. They don't want you to find out that they're involved with a Sag in the sense where the elements here. And there's a lot of elements going on here that have your money. There's elements here that have your money, the taxes, and they're trying not to make something. Elements here, they're trying not to make something really obvious by doing something themselves. So they're contacting their own tax preparers. They're contacting their own. Aquarian is doing that. Yes, the spirit just said that they're doing that. But what's happening? But they're trying to contact their own tax preparers to get the information to look to see how much is in return. So it's either going to work. It's either going to work out in their favor or not. It's either going to work out in their favor or not. It just depends on what's going on. You know, it could be a situation here where they may need you to verify something, need your signature. They need this, that, and the third, but they can't do it without Sag. They can't do it. One of those elements, they can't do it without a Sag. Aquarian can't do it without a Sag. Taurus can't do it without a Sag. But I feel like the Taurus just wants to reveal something that an Aquarian and a Sag has been doing, what they've been talking about with their paperwork, with tax preparers, with their lawyers. But the Aquarian needs to get out. So when I said the Aquarian energy needs to get out of something that they inserted themselves into, you know? That's what I said early on in the reading. Where's their partner? Where's their own partner? But feels lost. So when I said where's their own partner, someone's going with feeling lost. The Aquarian energy may feel lost. Somebody feels lost here for some reason. Like somebody feels lost. Like however you want to get lost. Someone may feel lost into their own. I don't know. Somebody may feel lost in the situation here. Someone may feel lost. Do you feel that way? Or it's the air sign elements with an S. That's why I said, where's the Libra's partner? Where's the Aquarian energy own business partner that they can do that kind of stuff with? But it could be a situation, the feeling lost, like I said earlier on, it could be they want to be with you. Or they want to do business with a Sag, but why are they? They're doing business with a Sag. Why are they doing that? You may not understand. Why are they doing that? That's why I said lost. Like someone may be doing business with your own partner, your own other business partner, your own friend. Someone maybe someone that you're tied to may be doing business with them. Deem them to be lost. You deem them to be lost. Like someone's lost about somebody. Okay. It could be life path and objectives and whatever somebody has lost in business. Somebody may feel lost in a business deal or something. The sun energy is in the future. Okay. The instincts has the Queen of Wands energy is could be Sag female, but they did something. A Sag female did something. Aries female, Leo whatever fire sign energies that are females, they did something. Whatever it is that they did, Aries female, that helps Aquarian. When I say Aries female, Sag female, they help Aquarian energies. They help them. You know, but self-sufficient. So those elements, they help in Aquarian, but the Aquarian energy is self-sufficient. That's why I said lost. The Aquarian energy is self-sufficient, but you deem them to, you know intuitively benefits. Yes, they benefit with the Queen of Wands energy. You know intuitively that's a Taurus, you and a Taurus, whatever, Virgo. You know intuitively that they do. You know intuitively that they do, but you deem them to be lost because they're not. Okay, somebody. This could be a situation. This is a situation here where you may deem an Aquarian energy and the Queen of Wands energy. They help with a Sag. They help an Aquarian energy with a Sag male. Sag male, female, Aries elements, they take care of Aquarian. Whatever ran through all those elements take care of an Aquarian, but I keep feeling lost. So they take care of them, but you know that you know that intuitively. But what's they take, however you want to look at take care of them. They take care of them, but you deem them to be lost because you deem them is self-sufficient. You deem them to be lost in life. They're a self-sufficient person. But why do mother figure? I'm looking at them. I'm looking at the Queen of Wands energy. The Aquarian energy may deem, or Libra, the Aquarian energy may deem the Queen of Wands energy to be like a mother figure to them for some reason. Like to be a mother. That's why I said earlier on in the reading, mother? Where's their mother? Where's the Libra, the Aquarian energy? Where's their mother? Where's their love partner? Where's their whatever it is? Where's their partner that they're supposed to have? You know, where's their partner? Where's their mother? Where's their a parent? That's what I said earlier on the reading. Where's their parent? You know, where's their parent? You know, Queen of Wands energy takes care of them, but they may not have a connection with their parents, but or their own partners, and that could be why they find yours. That could be why they've inserted themselves to something that you have going on with yours, into something that's going on with your own business partners. Sag, male, female, Aries elements take care of the Aquarian energy. It feels lonely. They feel lonely. And that's why they inserted themselves into your own business that you have going on here with Queen of Wands and Taurus and whatever it is. And Taurus and Sag, male, female energies. Aries elements there. Aries female, Sag, male, female, and Taurus elements there. You know, knows what Aquarian energy has been doing, but with their own tax preparer, their own tax preparer helps Aries. Their tax preparer helps an Aries element, helps a Sag female element. The Aquarian energies tax preparers do that with them, or their tax preparers disperse information. Their tax preparers, the Aquarian and the Sag and the Aries female, those elements, their tax preparers disperse information. Yours, or they do that with each other. They do that with each other. They do it with each other. You know, very interesting. The Seven of Wands energy is in the waiting position. The Seven of Wands energy is right next to the Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands calling. The Seven of Wands energy is calling the fire sign elements, calling the Sag elements, whether they're male or female, calling the Sag, calling the fire sign energies there. But Leo knows what's been happening. So the Seven of Wands next to the Six of Pentacles, a Leo knows what's been happening. Leos and Taurus elements, those two elements may have conversations about Aquarian. A Leo and a Taurus they have conversations about Libras what Libras have been doing, what Aquarian energies have been doing behind the scenes. Gemini energy, far off. They don't want to deal, or they may not know what's going on with you if it's a Gemini. But if it's Libras and Aquarian energies, a Taurus and a Leo have been talking about what those elements have been doing, what that element has been doing with Sag female and Sag male and Aries female and Aquarian energies, male female energies there. You know, wean off for taxes and tax preparers and what those elements tax preparers. But Libra or Leo exempt. When I said that, the Leo they probably, I feel like they cut themselves out a tax deal. They cut themselves out of a tax deal that an Aquarian and a Sag female, male, and Aries female. I feel like a Leo cut themselves out of that. I feel like they cut themselves, but asked to. A Leo may have been asked to cut themselves out of that situation. They were asked or they just voluntarily cut themselves out. They don't want to deal. So they don't want to deal with that. That's why the Seven of Wands is there. You could be trying to contact or have a conversation. That's why I said call. You could be trying to call a Leo to see what's going on, but also Aries. Calling the Leo to see what's going on. You may also end up, you feel you need to call a Leo. You feel you need to call Aries elements as well. See what the hell is going on. What are you doing with Aquarian? So Seven of Wands next to the Six of Pentacles. What are you doing with the Aquarian energy? What are you doing with them? What are you doing with Libra? Secretive conversation. When I hit Libra, those elements could be having a secretive conversation there. They're having secretive conversations. They're tax preparers having secretive with Aries. They're tax preparers having secretive conversations with Aries elements. Having secretive conversations with them. Seven of Wands right next to the secret. I almost said secret. Seven of Wands right next to the Six of Pentacles energy. But Leo wants to help. Taurus knows something for a while. They want to help. Leo and Taurus having conversations. Leo, Taurus, have a conversation. But what Aquarian energy doing? Sag elements there. Aries elements. They're talking about those elements often. About their own tax preparers, or about what they disperse, or their own tax preparers, or just they're having conversations about that, or about just what they disperse, period. That's why the Seven of Wands is right next to the Six of Pentacles energy, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles energy being in the present. So another situation also, if you want to be with, you may also want to be with a Taurus element as well. You may want to be with them, or they just want to be with you. That could be another situation. But ex-coworker, they're also an ex-coworker. They're ex-friend, they're ex-coworker that wants to spend time with you. They want to do something with you, but aware what boss did. If they're an ex-coworker that you're not with them anymore, they're aware of what a boss did. Your ex-boss contacted new one. Your ex-boss contacted your new boss. Your ex-boss contacted your partner's tax preparer. Your ex-boss contacted your partner's tax preparer, your business partner's tax preparer, your business partner's lawyer, whatever it is, or your own business partner's tax preparer. Your own partner. Your own partner's tax preparer contacted your ex-boss, contacted your old boss. Taurus saw that conversation. The Taurus saw those conversations happening, and the Aquarian energy is a part of it. The Aquarian energy is a part of that, and they know about those conversations. They know about information being dispersed. They know that they know that elements called or contacted tax preparers They know that elements contacted tax preparers to contact your old jobs and things of that nature, and your old boss, to give them the information before it can get mailed out. To give them the information before it can get mailed out to you, you know. And Taurus can't stand. Taurus can't stand that something like that is happening. They can't stand that something like that is happening. You know, you deem someone to be lost, they're involved with your stuff. You deem someone to be lost because they're involved with your things in a very interesting way. They're involved with your things, and you may not understand where's somebody's mom, where's somebody's life partner, somebody needs to get a life. Someone may need to get a life here also. Wow. You know, so if it's not anything like that, like I said, you may want to do business with Libras and Aquarians, and you may want to, but if they don't cross a boundary, you would want to. If they don't cross a boundary with you, they're bitching about how much they didn't receive from Sag. They're bitching about how much they didn't receive from a Sag. They got their tax prepare to go into the system to see how much money you're going to get back. So you want that to happen, or you don't, or they just receive. But they don't have a right. Something's wrong with it. I get neurological. Someone may be neurologically going on with someone, but at the same, they're carrying on about this is a weird situation. They're carrying on like they're carrying on money that isn't theirs. They're carrying on about money that's not theirs, like the Aquarian, Libra, whatever. They're carrying on about money that's not theirs. Like something's weird about that. So they're complaining about money that's not their money. They're complaining about silly. They're complaining about money that's not their money. That's not theirs. You know, it's not their money. And they're inserting themselves by contacting their own tax preparer. To go into the system and see how much money you're gonna receive. You know, so either you want one scenario is that you may want someone to do that, but they're not telling you first that they're gonna do it, or they're just doing it on their own. They're just doing it on their own. Queen of Wands energy, just doing it on their own. Whatever, Sag, the female, male, Aries, they're just doing that on their own. Leo can't stand. Taurus can't stand. Or they just know that for a while. You know. Whatever it is, or you want to do it, but you would prefer, you want to do that kind of stuff with Aries and not Aries. Well, yeah, maybe you want to do that kind of stuff with those elements if they only ask first. If they only ask, what's so difficult about somebody asking first? That's why I said someone maybe. The Knight of Pentacles is you in the Page of Swords is that you're trying to figure out ways in your mind to go contact. You're trying to figure out ways in your mind to go contact those elements. What are you doing? Tax paper. What are you going to do in my tax papers? But that's a Taurus way of seeing you again, or that's a Taurus way telling you something. That's a Taurus way of wanting to tell you something. Like they want to tell you something, what they've been seeing, what they've been hearing, want to be with you. They want to be with you. They want to tell you something, but they may not have been talking to you for a while. It depends on what's going on. The spiritual self has the Eight of Cups right next to the Page of Swords energy. So the Eight of Cups in your spiritual self is water sign energy, like Scorpio, but they know something. A Scorpio knows something. You know, a Scorpio element that you're tied to, they may know something there next to the Page of Swords. I know Aquarian. A Scorpio knows an Aquarian energy that you're tied to. A Scorpio knows an Aquarian energy that you're tied to. They know them, you know. But they may talk and they share information. They talk and they also share however you want to look at information. Information doesn't have to be paper information. Information is like what do you call it? Information could be social media. Information could be something that's on social media also. Information is like what do you call it? Information could be like social media posts and things of that nature. Information could be something that you had going on that's a hard copy of something that's going on with your stuff in the workplace. It doesn't have to be documents, you know. When I say information, it doesn't have to be like, you know, it doesn't have to be only like documents and taxes and things of that nature. It could be anything, you know. That's why the Eight of Cups is right next to the Page of Swords element, you know, in your spiritual self. But how to talk to Scorpio. So the Eight of Cups in the spiritual self, how to talk to a Scorpio about a private affair. How to talk to a Scorpio about a private affair that you have going on here, like a private business affair, private love affair. Are you having something's going on with a private affair, like a private business affair, love affair? But Scorpio wants to have. So a private affair or private love affair a Scorpio wants to have. A Scorpio shared that with Aquarian. So when I said that, they shared that with an Aquarian. A Scorpio shared that with and a Leo. They shared that with an Aquarian and a Leo. Did they share that with a Taurus element as well? They may have shared that with a Taurus as well. That could be what a Taurus wants to tell you. That could also be what a Taurus wants to tell you. Whatever earth sign. That could be another Capricorn. That could be something that another Capricorn wants to tell you. That could be something that a Taurus, Virgo, that could be what those elements want to tell you. What a Scorpio and the Aquarian energy, a Scorpio knows an Aquarian energy that you're tied to. Talk about affair. That either it's like a love affair, it's a love affair. Okay, I'll go with this first. It's a love affair. It could be a love affair that you have with Aquarian and Libras and things. However you want to look at love affair. A business affair, love affair that they constantly talk about. A business affair, love affair, that those elements, some elements here, they constantly talk about. They constantly talk about it for some reason. You know, Aquarian and Scorpio, or one of those elements, one Aquarian, Scorpio, whatever. One of those elements want badly. One of those elements wants that with you badly. That's why I said how to talk to you. You don't know, or those elements separate. Those elements, Aquarian and Scorpio, Taurus, whatever, they talk about an affair that you had in the past. They talk about an affair that you had in the past. That's why calling the fire sign. What did you do? Calling the fire sign energies. What did you want to know what the fire sign energy did? What did a Sag do? What did a Leo do? What did the fire sign Aries? What did tell Aquarian? What did those fire sign elements tell an Aquarian? What did an Aquarian energy tell the fire sign energies? The Scorpio has that information. So when I said that, a Scorpio has that information. So it could be love affair intertwined with business. It's a love affair intertwined with business that someone can't seem to stop talking about. But Scorpio asking. So when I said it's the Scorpio is asking. The Scorpio is asking. The Scorpio keeps asking. Or the Scorpio wants that with you. The Scorpio may want something interesting like that with you. Or the Aquarian. Or they already have that with you, but devious. Somebody already has something like that with you, but something is also devious about someone. Like somebody wanting a love affair. Somebody also wants whatever one is Taurus and a lot of suitors. There's a lot of suitors here also, but suitors are acting out really oddly because suitors are trying to be intertwined with your tax information. But that's their way of getting your attention. So when I said that, the Eight of Cups, you're realizing that that's their way. That's what I said earlier on in the reading. Somebody's with you for money. Somebody's not like that, but somebody's with you because they want to do joint taxes and things of that nature. Somebody's way of wanting to get to know you. Somebody's way of wanting to be with you, have a little affair with you and things that somebody's way of doing that is by being intertwined with your taxes, like intertwined with the amount of money that you're making with a business, intertwined with what you're investing in. Somebody's way of doing that is by sweet talking you also. Somebody's way of doing that is also by sweet talking you. Like somebody is getting weird. Somebody's starting to sweet talk you, but it's starting to get weird. Like something's starting to get really weird for some reason. Someone's getting weird about it. Someone's getting weird about it there. You contacting the fire sign energies. What did you say? You know what this feels like? This feels like a situation here where there's a lot of different scenarios going on here. Let me just retract for a couple of minutes. This is a situation here where the spirit is saying Aquarian energy wants to be with you, but their way. I'll go with them first, but their energy right next to the Eight of Cups. They want to be with you, contact your partner. They want to be with you, but they contacted a partner that you already have. They contacted a business partner, love partner that you already have and asked for information. They asked for either information like document information or information like about you, like things about you. But that's what a Scorpio did. So when I said the Aquarian energy doing that, that's what a Scorpio did. That's what a Scorpio element did. With the Aquarian, or they did it, they contacted them on their own. Information is like, about you, like things like hobbies and ventures that you like. Aquarian tells hobbies and ventures and things of that nature. The Aquarian energy tells the Scorpio that, but the Scorpio asks the Aquarian energy that. But how do they know each other? And when I said how do those elements know each other, how do they know each other? But one of them is asking the other about you all the time. One of them is asking the other about you. Or the Queen of Wands energy that helps the Aquarian. The Queen of Wands energy that helps the Aquarian energy that you're talks to Scorpio. The Queen of Wands energy that helps the Aquarian energy that you're tied to, that's doing that kind of back and forth questioning and business deals and things of that nature. That element that's doing that. The Queen of Wands also knows the Scorpio. That could be why they're asking questions. That's why a Scorpio is asking questions all the time. But somebody's trying to sweet talk you into giving them answers about private life, into giving you answers about your private life, into giving them information on how to get your tax papers and things of that nature. But people have tactics with you that they want your tax information, sweet talking you. They want it, but they're sweet talking you. They're trying to sweet talk you. And that could be something that the fire sign energies do with the Aquarian, or they ask the Aquarian to do, or the Aquarian energy does on their own, or the Scorpio does with the Aquarian, or the Queen of Wands does that with the Aquarian. The Queen of Wands also does that with the Aquarian energy. They do that with them. And the Scorpio may have information, but that's why they sweet talk. The Scorpio has that information. That's why the Scorpio sweet talks. That's why the Aquarian sweet talks. Whatever it is, somebody sweet talks here to get information in paper, like documents, or literally just information out of you because they want to get to know you. However you want to look at it, it's like people want to be. Someone may want the suitors. People want to be with you, but they also want taxes. There's elements here that want to be with you in a love situation, but they also want your taxes. Like they also want your taxes. They're going into the system. Like and they're looking at your potential return dissatisfied, and they're dissatisfied. So they're like, this is like sweet talking. This is like sweet talking you so that you can file with someone, so that you can give someone your information. They're sweet talking, but it's a waste of time. Someone may be like, it's a waste of time. Someone may be like, it's a waste of time, but they're going into the system, and they're not going to get that much back. They're going into the system and they're realizing that they're not going to get that much back. And they're like, what the hell? But Scorpio doesn't see it that way. So a Scorpio element may not see it that way. Whatever water sign, they may not see it that way. Pisces, it could be whatever water sign. If Scorpio's coming through heavily, whatever water sign, they may not see it that way. You know, they may not see it that way. So it just depends on the energy that's coming through. The mentality has the Two of Cups. Okay. It's really interesting, the tactics, at least. The Two of Cups energy is in the mentality. It resides with the Queen of Wands energies. It resides with the female. It resides with the water sign energies that are females. Males, it could be male energy as well, but the spirit said females. It resides with a water sign energy that's a female. But a water sign energy that's a female could have Queen of Wands energy. They embody Queen of Wands energy if it's a water sign energy that's a female. They embody Queen of Wands energy there, but wants to be successful with you. So when I said that, they want to be, if it's a water sign that embodies Queen of Wands energy, that's a female, they want to be successful with you. It's a Scorpio female, it's a Pisces female, Cancerian energy female, that those elements, they may embody. This element, it could be by itself, yes, but could be by themselves as well, separately, like their own element. But the water sign females are coming through. One of them are Scorpio. They embody Queen of Wands, Aries. They embody Aries element. They embody them, or they just know an Aries element that because of Aquarian. They just know an Aries element that you're tied to because of an Aquarian energy. They just know them because of that interconnection, and they're asking that they're going through Aquarian, or they're contacting Queen that you think they don't know. They're contacting Queen of Wands energies that you think that they don't know, that you think they don't know, and they're asking them questions. Tax paper, they're asking them questions about tax papers and information about you and things of that nature. So I'll give you a perfect example. I'll give you a perfect example. This is like, you have a job with you may work in a job with the water sign energies. You could work in a job with the water sign energies that are females, males, whatever, but know your exes. They may also know your exes. They may also know your siblings. They may also know an ex-boss, or they use an Aquarian to contact they used an Aquarian energy that you're trying to say that you didn't know that they knew each other. They could be using the Aquarian energy to contact your ex-boss to get your tax papers, or someone just wants to get to know you. Simple as that. Someone just wants to get to know you, but they're contacting your ex-bosses. How did she teach? When I said that, how did she teach? How did she show people this? How did he or she teach this? How did he or she do this music? How did he or she get this kind of connection? And that could be what a new business partner, a new boss is doing with an ex-boss, or someone just wants to get to know you, and they're asking, and their coworker, they're asking your ex-coworkers or new coworkers, but someone may be shy. So that could be something that an Aquarian energy does often. That could be something that an Aquarian energy does often with the water sign, or by themselves, or that's something that the water sign energies do with people that you used to know, or that you know already, that they're too shy to ask you on their own. So it could be something. It could be workplace stuff, or somebody just wants your information, or somebody just wants to get to know you, or somebody just wants your tax information and things of that nature. So it just depends on what's going on. The sweet talking could be the energy of a new boss to an old boss to get your information, to get your tax information. The Aquarian knows that, and the Aquarian energy knows that those kind of connections and conversations are happening. And that's why I said this is a Pentacles right next to the Seven of Wands. Should I call? Should I call someone to see what's going on? Should I call you? You want to call about a tax paper that you didn't receive? A tax paper you didn't receive from an old job. You want to, just an example. You want to call about it. You're thinking that you want to call about it, but you're new from an old job, a new boss or a new coworker that you have. They know people that you used to work with in an old job, and they already contacted them already. And the Aquarian keeps talking about that. And the Aquarian energy keeps talking about that. They keep doing it. They keep talking about that. Leo and Taurus saw that. Like I said, they saw those conversations happening. Seven of Wands, you want to call the Queen of Wands, and the Sag male and Aries female. You want to call those elements, see what's going on. What Scorpio? What did you give Scorpio? What did you tell Scorpio? Affairs that somebody's questioning, that you have love affairs, business affairs, that they want to be involved. They want to be involved in. That's why it's an 8 of Cups in the spiritual self. Didn't tell somebody something. It's an 8 of Cups in the spiritual self. You didn't tell Aquarian. The Aquarian energy could be doing that. You didn't tell the Aquarian energy something. You didn't tell Scorpio something. Whatever water sign energy, something. You didn't tell those elements something. But, and they're looking at you, and they're contacting you and calling you, but text often. Looking at you, contacting you. They text often. Someone sends you text often. Or the Aquarian energy, somebody send you the fire sign acts. The fire sign energies ask the Aquarian and the water sign energy to do that. Oh, I see what's going on here. A business partner that you don't want to share. A business partner that you don't want to share taxes with. They're trying to get new boss. They're trying to get your new boss to schmooze you so that you can give your new boss the information so they can leave. So that you can give them the information so that they can leave. So an ex-business partner or a business partner that you have that you don't want to be with anymore, that could be why a Libra and schmooze you. A Libra and an Aquarian, they're trying to schmooze you. Or the Scorpio trying to schmooze you for a Sag. They're doing that for a Sagittarian energy. They're doing that for the fire sign energies. But it's so that you could give someone that they may deem you to be comfortable with. So that you can give those elements your information like what you've been doing, information like what you've been doing during the day, who you've been talking to, information like taxes information, so you can give that information out. But somebody deems, the fire sign energies may deem you to be more comfortable with the water sign and the air sign elements for some reason. And they don't feel comfortable they want to leave. They don't feel comfortable asking you outwardly, but at the same time, they're also trying to leave. So they need something sent to somebody quickly. They need something sent to somebody quickly so that they can leave. You know? Wow. What's changing is the Hangman energy is in the changing, but this is interesting. So the Hangman energy is in the changing position, but something is interesting, like something is interesting to you. Something is interesting. It's Hangman environment. Something is changing about the way you view your environment here, or your environment. In the way you look at people now different. You're starting to look at people differently. And Scorpio and Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Sag, female, male, Aries, female, Aquarian, Libra. You're starting to look at those elements, their plans. You're starting to become aware. That's why the 8 of Cups is in the spiritual self. You're starting to become aware of their plans, all of them together, or they're doing it collectively. They're doing it together. But someone genuinely wants to be with you. So when I said that, somebody is genuinely wants to be with you. Somebody genuinely wants to work with you. Someone genuinely wants to be with you, like in a love situation. Somebody genuinely wants that. Somebody genuinely does it. For some element here, some element about a situation here is, it may feel like someone doesn't. You may be feeling like someone really doesn't. You may be feeling that someone really doesn't, or they just want to get something out of you. And that could literally be somebody's elements. That could literally be their motives here. But the Spirit also said something is also genuine. So there could be an element of something not being genuine, and this the element of something being genuine. For whatever reason, it's happening. You know, wow. But you're starting to realize that tactic, and something's interesting about a tactic that somebody has. You know, you may have been using. Yeah, this is like an intuition card to me also. Hangman is like an intuition card to me also, with fire sign. But why they disappeared? The intuition is like why the fire sign energies disappeared. Why they left? Why not talking? You know, water sign, Aquarian energy. You know. Affairs, low affairs, money, taxes, tax prepared. The information that you now have about tax preparers' motives, or that somebody even contacted a tax preparer to get something, or somebody in a new job is contacting someone in an old job, but they learn you. Somebody wants to learn you, like learn you. You ever heard that term? Someone wants to learn you. Your resolution has, what the hell is this? Temperance energy is in a resolution going towards the sun. That is the sign of Leo. So you could be, that's why I said calling Leo, and they don't want to be involved, but knows what's happening. Leo knows what's happening. They know what's happening. All that I just said, that I'm not repeating. A Leo knows all of what's happening. That's really interesting here. So Leo knows what's happening there. The Leo knows what's happening. You know, that's why the temperance is a sign of Sag, going towards the you got Sag and Leo elements going towards the future, and Seven of Wands, and needing to call them, talk to them, see what's going on. Or it's just temperance in the situations. This is temperance in the resolution because of situations that you're finding out, and going towards the sun, but still successful. You're going towards the sun, but you're still successful here. You are successful. You're still successful. You know, still successful. When you realize what someone's really doing, you realize you're able to differentiate between something that isn't genuine and something that isn't genuine and something that is. You know, somebody asking you questions about yourself, the scheme. They're just trying to scheme for information. They already know someone, or somebody really likes you. But they find you to be interesting, so they find you to be interesting. So they're contacting business partners that you they already know them. They already know them. You know, you got friends, you got Aquarians and Libras that they want to do. It's genuine. It is genuine. Something is genuine, but there's an element about it also here where somebody also wants taxes. Or a partner that you have join in a friend that you have, and that could be that could be why the Hangman energy is in a changing position. You know, or they want to join in someone that you didn't know they knew each other. Somebody's joining in someone into a business deal or investing or whatever it is. Somebody's joining somebody in that you didn't know, that they're trying to say that you don't know that they know each other. Like Scorpio. When I say that, something's interesting going on with the Scorpio there, that kind of energy, or the Aquarius or the Libra. So there's a lot of interesting scenarios that are happening here. I really resonate with as well. Okay, there's a lot of interesting situations that are going on here with, from the beginning, you have someone that wants to, somebody's crossing an interesting boundary with contacting, using their tax preparer to fire signs do that. So when I said the fire sign energies do that, or the Aquarian does that, or the fire sign energies tax preparer has some type of dealing with the Aquarian energy there with your taxes. The Aquarian energy or the Scorpio, which are it's not a lot. But the Scorpio just wants to know about you. So the Scorpio just wants to know about you. They just want to know about you. They just want to learn you. That's why I said somebody wants to learn you. Like, they want to know about you. They want to learn you. They want to learn who you are. They want to learn about you. Somebody is genuinely interested in you. Scorpio. The Scorpio is genuinely interested in you. And that could be what the gossip about. That could be what Queen of Wands and Fire Sign energies, that could be what they gossip about. They gossip about it because those elements know each other behind the scenes, and they may not be telling you that, you know? Or they know that Scorpio keeps asking questions. They just know why a Scorpio keeps asking questions about something. Or the Aquarian knows that. Or the Aquarian knows a Scorpio that is talking to you. Whatever it is. Or something's going on with businesses, having business and someone genuinely and Taurus and giving up. Someone could be giving up. When I said Taurus, could be giving up for some reason. I don't know if they're giving up on getting your information to give to you, or something's going on with them. That's interesting. But you may want to be with them still, or they want to. But someone's going on here with suitors and genuine energy with suitors. Genuine or not genuine with suitors. Why a suitor wants to be with you? Trying to contact your old jobs and business partners for tax papers. Or they just want to, or they really do want to be with you. It just depends on what's going on. With the Eight of Cups next to the Page of Swords energy. The Eight of Cups in the spiritual self, finding out a lot. You're finding out a lot of interesting things with people. or you're realizing people's motives, you know? You're realizing people's motives here is really interesting, all right? Let's see what the outcome is here, Capricorn. Oh, King of Cups energy, but Scorpio. So the King of Cups energy could be a Scorpio male that keeps asking. The Scorpio male keeps asking about you. However you want to look at, keep asking. They keep asking what you're doing. They keep asking. They keep. Someone's adorable also. So when I said that someone is also adorable, like that could be what they're calling you. They could be saying that about you when you're not around, or it could be a Cancerian male, Pisces male. Whatever, water sign energy, that's a male. They like you or something. Someone is adorable or cute or whatever it is, good looking, whatever. That could be something that keep asking Aries. They keep asking an Aries element about you. Scorpio male, Scorpio Cancerian male. They're asking fire sign elements that your partners, your business partners, whatever. They're asking them about you all the time. They're asking them about you all the time. And Aquarian energy knows that. That's why I said the Scorpio male and Cancerian male, Pisces talk to Aquarian. These water sign males talk to an Aquarian energy that you're tied to. They talk to them all the time. And they're asking, and they want to know love affair. They want to know about a love affair. Water sign, I was getting water sign female energy also. Water sign, it could be water sign male and female energy talk to Aquarian. Water sign female male energies, they talk to an Aquarian. And they ask the Aquarian energy questions about you all the time. Information, taxes, tax prepared, your ex partners, your old business partners or business partners you already have. Or they may ask you questions, trying to lead you into another topic about something. They're trying to ask you questions to lead you in what the fire signs are doing, into what the fire sign energies are doing. That could be why they keep asking you questions. Or are you asking them? Are you trying to ask them questions? It could go both ways. You know. Let me do another outcome on the King of Cups. Oh, wait, let me do that again. The King of Cups energy. Okay. The Chariot, it is Cancer. That's the Cancer. Or you're just traveling to that person, but business deal. So traveling to that person is business deal energy that you're trying to do something with that energy there. Trying to do business with them or just see them. But Aquarian doesn't want. So just wanting to see them, and Aquarian energy doesn't want that. And Aquarian energy doesn't want you to see them, be with them. But they may ask the Aquarian energy about you, or the Aquarian energy asks you about them all the time, or they just ask about you. But the reason for Aries, the reason why they're trying to do that is for an Aries element. It's for the Queen of Wands energy. It's for them. So this is like an ex business partner that you have. They're going through people, like they're going through people to see what you're doing in a new job. They're going through people to see what you're doing in a new job. Or that someone that you work with in a new job is doing that with someone that you do work with in a new job is doing that with someone that is doing that with someone that you used to work with. Aquarian knows. The Aquarian knows that that's happening. You know? All right, that's it. So taxes and relationships and affairs. It's interesting. People want to know what you were doing in an old job. New boss want to contact your old boss. Or somehow doing business with certain people here with taxes, and you deem it to be boundary crossing because they're hooking up their tax preparers to get something faxed to them before it can be mailed out to you. You want to call. Taurus knows that happening. Leo, whatever. Or they know that someone is asking about you. They just know that someone is constantly asking about you. Scorpio male, Cancerian male, whatever water sign energy that's a male, could also be female. They keep asking that somebody about you all the time. Whatever it is. But the reason for it is for someone to get information on whatever, for whatever reason, somebody needs information about you, whatever, or your, whatever it is. Or the basis of it also is taxes, business, moving in with someone, affairs, love affairs, suitors. Trying to figure out why you're trying to figure out suitors' motives. You're trying to figure out some suitor here, their motives. All right, that's that, Capricorn. So that's your reading. If you have any comments, questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to contact me. You know where my email is. All right, ifadivination777@gmail.com. Okay, be well. Take care. Bye.